G'day, Spartan Millie here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to our Red Bull Motorsport Manager Save Season 2, Episode 2. Just before we get started, I want to say a big thank you to Damien, Greg, and Hamel Auto for commenting on the last video. It's so awesome having your feedback in the comment section below. I reply to every comment and you get featured in the video, so make sure to keep leaving those comments. Also, we're so close to 1.4k subs, so it'll be awesome if you could hit that sub button if you haven't already, and leave a like on the videos if you enjoy it. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, on to prep for the Jeddah GP. So the brakes that we built last episode were done over the race weekend, so we're going to jump straight into designing a new front wing. That will be done before the next race weekend, so we're going to build another front wing, pretty much identical, just with better reliability off the bat. And then that's going to be done for the race weekend, so we're going to build a new rear wing. So 3 different parts being started in development this episode, so quite a full-on prep. We also worked on the reliability and performance of our brakes that we built last episode, and the reliability of the front wings that we've just finished. And also we had a weird bribe from the FIA, which I declined because we do not need money. Also, just to throw it in there as well, our test track got to complete, so we now have a test track. I just went straight on to upgrading that as well, so hopefully it's going to take 24 weeks, so there's a good chance that we will experience that upgrade during the season. But yeah, that's a very hectic preparation, but that's all. So on to qualifying now. All dry qualifying here in Jeddah, so we don't have to worry about the rain at all. We're going to be able to do 3 runs quite easily as well. Even though we won the last race quite convincingly, we didn't have the best qualifying session, so I don't really know what to expect for this session. But we go on our 3 runs. Charles Leclerc will get pole, Gasly second, Albon third, and then Max Verstappen in 4th. So we've split the Ferraris of both our cars. Not a bad result, but hopefully we can overtake Leclerc early on in the race. Alright, race day here in Jeddah. Now it is the Singapore track in the game. One of the best looking tracks on the calendar. I say it every time, but it doesn't get any less true. Now we have unlocked light footed for both cars, so you know what we're going to do straight away right here. We're going to go preferences, we're going to go game settings, and bump this up to just 2. So they're going to be 2/10 faster than their cars allow. Let's just make sure that works. I don't want to just smash every race this season. We won the last one quite convincingly. We can up that even more if need be, but right now I think that's a good starting point. They're 2/10 quicker than they should be a lap, so that will help them out a little bit, because we don't win every race by like, what was it, 45 seconds or something ridiculous last time, because the AI just don't know how to use strategy at all. But here we go. We're starting on the softs as we always do, light footed, and we'll probably be able to do the one stop quite easy today. But 5 red lights are on and they're gone. Leclerc gets a much better start than Gasly, Albon close behind, and it looks like the Ferrari of Verstappen is what I was meant to say, will get swallowed up by Sainz, and then Russell, and then will Norris get in on the action as well? Yes, he will. Hamilton is now next in line. Oh, okay, never mind. Hamilton drops back. Yuki Tsunoda in 8th. So AlphaTauri might have a bit of pace this race. They are on the medium, so they'll be able to go long. But back to the front with our boys. Gasly still in 2nd, Albon still in 3rd. It's not the worst start, it's not the best start, but we're not too far away from Leclerc, and Albon's got a bit of a gap on 4th place Sainz. So yeah, that's not bad at all, really. The high tech of Ricciardo's up in 9th. Okay. Daniel Ricciardo dragging that thing into the top 10. He's now just in the top 10. The Aston Martins are behind. They seem to have a bit of pace from memory from last race. I think they did alright, maybe. But Yuki's still in 8th, and Russell, Wes Hamilton 9th. So he is still struggling in that Merc. Russell's going to outperform him this year. I think it's looking like it very early doors here. 1 race and 3 laps, but yeah, he looks to be the consistently faster so far. But our boys 2nd, 3rd, not a bad race start at all. So you join us on lap 44 of this race now, 45 now. So Gasly's leading, Albon 2nd, but we've all got 1 pit stop to go in the top 3, and there's only, oh okay, the gap's gone out a little bit more between Albon and Leclerc, but they're there, you know, they're not too far behind, so we've got to watch out. No big mistakes from the lads, hopefully. But I gotta say, we built a very fuel efficient car this year, which is great, because if you remember from season 1 that Perez is very good on fuel, and I love that. So it's good that both cars are just naturally very fuel efficient. So yeah, let's bring in Gasly for the stop. We'll stagger the stops. We could probably afford to double stack, but just in case there's a mistake, you know what, let's do it. Let's see, if there's a mistake, it spices up the race. The game meant to do it because it's a 1% mistake chance. Let's have a look. Double stack. Can the Red Bull pit crew live up to the name? Pierre Gasly is coming in now, and it is a very good stop. 1.8 seconds. Very cheeky indeed. Now Alexander Albon is going to come in and a 1.994. He was dropped to third momentarily, but Leclerc's still got another stop in this race, so we don't want to be too worried about that. We'll tell him to push a little bit. You know, it's got the fuel. Try and overtake him on track. Give us a bit of action. Come on, Alex. You can do it, mate. Don't let Leclerc race you too hard. But yeah, I think we're just going to overtake him in the pits, if I'm being honest. It doesn't look like we're closing the gap too much, and his tyres are pretty much dead. So Ferrari would be a bit silly to not bring him into the pits this lap, because he's losing time as things stand. But Albon's also losing time on Gasly, but I don't mind. Gasly's still got the better parts, as I said he would last episode. But yeah, we'll see how it develops out the season. We might need to up this difficulty a little bit more, because it's just, I don't know. We'll see how this race ends up anyway. We could just have our drivers start crashing out willy-nilly, so we just never know really. But Charles Leclerc still hasn't pitted. Is he going to try and go to the end of this race? I hope he does, because that'd be quite funny. And we'll be able to overtake him when his tyres hit 0%, because at this rate they will. No, here he comes. Pit stop time for Charles. Wonder what they're putting in for pits. It doesn't really tell you. But yeah, look kind of quick. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But Verstappen in 5th now. I was about to say 4th, but Sainz... Looks like the McLaren actually has a bit of pace, which is good for them, I suppose. We're just going to coast the end of this Grand Prix. Don't even push the engine. Just be nice on the engine, please. And Gasly looks like he's going to get his first win of the season. Fantastic. Both our boys have won a race each. Bring it home, Gasly, in one piece, as he goes on the start-finish straight and wins. Let's go, Gasly. Great drive from him. We did it on strategy today. We didn't quite get the amazing start that we did last race, but that doesn't matter. Our strategy wins out. See, it was only a 6-second between Albon and Leclerc this time. I think last time was about 45, so that's an improvement with the difficulty. Maybe we can tweak it up to 3 next race, but we'll find our sweet spot. And there it is. Top step for Gasly, 2nd step for Albon. I'm not sure who got the fastest lap. It wasn't us, so we just got the 25.18. Which means our guys are equal at the top of the championship, and we'll probably take a quite good lead of the constructors, but difficulty changes to be made, I think. But yeah, great result in Jeddah. Alright, so a little fun fact here after the race is Sebastian Vettel actually got the fastest lap in Jeddah, down in 15th, so he still got awarded the point, even though he wouldn't in real F1, but I guess it's hard to hard code that into the game. So Vettel gets a point down in 15th just for getting the fastest lap. I mean, it's a good effort in Aston Martin. But yeah, so that is how the standings look. We take a 37-point lead in the constructors. Our boys are equal at the top. Maybe we should just give them equal cars and let them battle it out for the Drivers' Championship. But next up we've got the Melbourne GP, my home one. So looking forward to that one. It's always a great track to see in the game as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. It'll be great to hit 2k subs by August. It's a tough ask, but I believe we can do it. Hit that sub button and leave any thoughts, feedback, suggestions in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time out for the Melbourne GP.